There is a song that is trending. No turning back. No turning back. That is not what it will cause you to follow Jesus. Not by singing, I have decided to follow Jesus. What pains me about that song is that the person singing the song is contrary to Jesus. That's the song that has turned to a vibe song. No, no. And you need to see the young man that sang it. Nothing gospel about it. It is an attempt of Satan to water down a gospel song like that. It has turned to vibes. They even have a dance. You are seeing them. It's vibes. No, no, and then it's rapping. It's rapping. And then they say they are chanting. You are seeing youth that don't look like Christians. They're the ones dancing that song. So they brought him to interview him. This song is going viral. You're the happening musician now. Gospel. That is not gospel. If it is gospel, it is another gospel, not the gospel of our Lord Jesus.
Alright, so I want to point out something that will shock you. Now, of course, some people are supporting the pastor. They don't agree with the song, while other people are against him. They like the song. But what's shocking is this, right? All of us Christians, we have all decided to follow Jesus, right? But somehow, we cannot come together and sing a song that simply says, I have decided to follow Jesus. Like, a song that says, I have decided to follow Jesus is causing division among a group of people who have decided to follow him. Is it not mind-blowing? And guess what? The problem is not the lyrics. Like I said, we've all decided to follow Jesus. The problem is not the melody, right? We've been singing a song even before I was born. I have decided to follow Jesus. So it's not that. The problem is some people believe you should not dance to it. You are dressing like this, so you should not sing the song because you are not a Christian. I don't understand. It's funny that people are talking like this because last I checked, the Christian faith is rooted in the fact that all of us were accepted by Christ despite the fact that we did not deserve it. Christ accepted us, but somehow it is hard for us to accept one another. It's hard for you to accept someone else that Christ has accepted. You say because you are doing like this, you are not one of us. It's funny that Christians, all of us, we were undeserving of the sacrifice of Christ, of the gift of salvation, including your pastor, that your general overseer, that your reverend father. Let them tell you the story of the things they did before their salvation. If you hear their salvation story, some of them, you will never go to their churches again. Yet, these people were saved by grace, not because they know the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Your holiness is filthy rags before God. You were saved by grace. Now you have been saved. You are now making rules, deciding on who can be a Christian and who cannot be a Christian based on your own rules. Rules that Jesus Christ did not give you. Wow. And then to make things worse, we now get to a point, things, and these are minor things. These are minor things. You are dancing and you do your hair like this. Like I said, rules that Jesus Christ did not make. But to make it worse, you now decide that anybody that does not conform to your rules, you point accusing fingers at them. You are not trying to correct in love. That's not what we are trying to do. We don't correct in love in Christianity. We point accusing fingers at you, and we accuse you and accuse you to will frustrate you out of the house of God. Is that not the work of the devil? Is that not why they call the devil the accuser of brethren? Because he tries to accuse you and make you feel like you are unworthy to be in God's presence. So you leave the presence of God and he has succeeded. Is that not what Christians are doing? That's what we are doing. There's a reason why John 3:16 says, whosoever believes shall not perish but have everlasting life. Belief is a thing of the heart. Only God can see it. Your job is to encourage people, correct in love, preach the gospel. But you see that one of deciding who is a Christian and who is not a Christian is not your job. It is nobody's errand. God did not send anybody that job. God did not send you that errand because he knows you cannot see the heart. Leave it for him. So as far as I'm concerned, anybody who is on any extreme of this conversation, saying, no, you are not a Christian, you are not this because you are doing like this, you are doing like that. If you cannot correct in love, that's even if it is necessary to correct. If you cannot correct in love, you cannot preach the gospel, please sit down and face your Christianity. it's a heavenly race. It's to each man his own. Sit down and face your Christianity.